It's time for Top That Trade. Joining us now, pro trader Alan Nuckman, the chief market strategist of BullseyeOption.com, and Phil Flynn, a Fox Business News Network contributor. Round number one, guys, in our trader game. Bottoms up. The S&P has been trending higher since June. Is this a sign that the bottom is up?
Well, we don't know for sure, but a move back above those June highs would really solidify the strength here. So that's what I'm looking for. I thought back in June that the bottom was in place. We were disappointed about that drop, or I was personally, being a bullish analyst here. And this 4,200 is an important level that we've got to get above. But I want to remind people that we're more off the bottom than we are off the top. That's a positive.
Yeah, I think the bottom was like 1929 or something like that. But yeah, we're definitely off that. So anyway, no, I don't even know. It's probably lower than that. But that's beside the point. But I think Alan is right here, right? I mean, one of the things we were worried about, we saw a slowdown in the economy, rising interest rate environment. We saw a big sell-off in the stock market. And there are some real fears that we might be in a recession or entering a recession. And we're also fearful about inflation. But if you look at history, stocks tend to do very well during inflationary periods, because they can charge more money. Shh, don't tell anybody, but that happens sometimes. So if you look at previous environments, it's gone down. What could curtail it? If we see the economy take a turn for the worse instead of getting better. If we see a sign that rising interest rates really hurt the housing market, we see more job layoffs, and we are seeing the jobs numbers moderate a little bit. We don't have as many open jobs as we had before, but we still have more jobs than people that are looking for them.
Round number two, commodity drive. Pick a stock that is connected to a commodity that could climb. Alcoa, U.S. Steel, Freeport-McMoRan, or Cleveland Cliffs.
I like Alcoa. I think it's a great stock, but one that just had great earnings is Caterpillar. I know it's not on the list, but I like to go off the list once in a while. And if you look at Caterpillar, their earnings were great. Their outlook looks great. And if you look at the global grain market right now, we have a drought going on in the United States. You have risk to supply in the Ukraine. And I think Caterpillar is going to do very, very well in this environment and continue to do so.
Higher grain prices. Farmers are more apt to buy a nice, new, shiny, expensive tractor. So, yes, that's a good connection here. I was looking at more kind of resource stocks, and they made a major bounce from the bottom because the dollar has dived. Or dove, I guess is the right word. So the dollar has dove, and you're seeing all these stocks have a big bounce. Now, they've been trading in a range here for the last 3 months. They need to get above that top end of that range. So U.S. Steel between 15 and 25, Freeport-McMoRan between 25 and 35. The one I do like is Alcoa. It's been between 40 and 50 now for 3 months. And the high in April was 90. So that one has a lot of upside.
Round number three, desert boom. Leisure stocks were a bust due to the COVID crisis, but travel is bursting back. So we are headed to Vegas, baby. What is your stock to bet on?
Well, I like the whole group of leisure stocks that really have suffered. We still have the cruise lines. I think they offer the best risk reward when everything gets sorted out. But you could look at Las Vegas Sands and MGM. Those have been some stocks that have suffered as well in the bigger picture. And everything's coming back online. And as that happens, this whole sector, this leisure or leisure, as they say overseas, that has a huge opportunity when everything gets back to normal.
I agree with Alan. And, wherever you want to go, whether you want to go on a cruise or go to Vegas, baby, you got to get on a plane. So I'm going to go with American Airlines. I think this is a stock that's going to do very well. And, the other thing is, we saw those jet fuel prices go up, but they've come back down. Right. They're able to charge more per ticket than they have been able to charge since the beginning of the pandemic. That shows you demand is back and people want to travel.
Right. Southwest Airlines. Southwest Airlines had rallied 20% off the bottom and then had some profit taking after really good earnings. So maybe take a look at that as well. That's America's airline.
So you say it took off and then it landed. Okay, gotcha.
Before you two take off, we have a bonus round question for you. What product is still the same price it's been for 30 years? Pampers, Arizona iced tea, or Folgers coffee?
It's not coffee because I know Folgers goes to Pampers. I got to say Pampers.
Alan, what's your pick?
99-cent Arizona iced tea.
Yeah, you're probably right. Darn it.
Alan crushed it this week with that Arizona iced tea, still selling for 99 cents. Awesome job, guys. Business for SDM continues right after this.